It's like the vision said, don't run. You know, it's like, you know, all of this gunshot is like something that the vision said, don't run, stand up. So when the gunshot started firing on Hope Road, the first thing come back to my mind was the vision. And all I could remember is that the vision said, don't run. And so me have to stand up, you know. And, you know, them fire until I was tired of fire, and then two is not really a lawful gun battle. Man starts to run and it ease up, you know.
For me, the voice, I know what you do, you know. I represent for Top Black TV, Bodies TV worldwide. Top Black, big up yourself.
Greetings. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Top Black TV. If you're new to the channel, or the channel's new to you, please do like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to smash that notification button. Watch this. So on December 3rd, 1976, 2 days before Bob Marley was supposed to stage a peace concert, an attempt on his life was made. Wicked. But I see a video where them asked Bob about that night. And I don't know. Mr. Bob in a whole heap of interview. And Bob always have full control. Talk from the heart. Answer swiftly. No ifing, no itching. But we see a video with Bob and them ask him about the most traumatic night in his life. And Bob coming like he never remember the most tragic night in his life. And the interview never seemed like the Bob me, you know. So it led me to ask the question, was the concert the only thing that was staged? What really happened on that fateful night when Bob Marley gets shut up? What really take place that night then? Before we watch the video with Bob, and how Bob answered the questions about the most traumatic night in his life, I'm going to read from reggaereport.com. The night Bob Marley was shot. So this is excerpt from New Oral History. So much things to say. Tells the story of the horroring 1976 ambush at Tough Gang. Ambush in the night. I was at daytime. Maybe I that Bob did sing about when them sing ambush in the night. Alright, so Mr. Roger Stephen, Stephens, Stephens, I guess. Mr. Roger Stephens, Friday, December 3rd. Dawned hot and humid. Members of the Wailers band gathered at Tough Gang late that afternoon to rehearse for the upcoming concert. So we rehearse for the Smile Jamaica concert. This is Judy Mort speaking. I had a vision a few days before the shooting. In the vision, Marcia left. She didn't feel good about that concert. Like she had a premonition that something would happen. So hold on there. Judy Mort have a vision. So Marcia have a premonition. Read this again. Judy Mort said, I had a vision a few days before the shooting. Get the vision. Marcia left. Take care of herself. She didn't feel good about that concert. Like she feel a premonition that something could happen. Or she heard something and she left the island. She didn't just leave. What's she there now? She leave the island. So this premonition is strong. Well, is Marcia vision about, no, it's Judy, it's me I get confused. Is Judy more vision this about Marcia having a premonition, say something gonna happen? Alright now. Rita and myself had been going to rehearsal. So that means say Marcia gone. So I was Rita and Judy I go rehearsal. Remember now. This is just Judy vision. It's not really happening. It's just a vision of a premonition. So one night I went to my bed and I dreamed that this rooster, it was a rooster with 3 chickens. So now Judy I dream about a rooster with 3 chickens. And the rooster got shot. And the shot ricochet and damaged 2 of the chickens. So wait there. 1 chicken escaped. Can't go 2 chickens get damaged. Ricochet and damaged 2 of the chicken. Alright. I even saw like one of the chicken. What you say? I even saw like one of the chickens tripe inside. The intestines come out. So hold on there. So one of the chicken with the ricochet lick, intestine fly out. Alright. And I didn't like it. Nobody would like that either. And I told Rita, and Rita knew about it. So Rita knew about the 3 chicken. So Rita, I told Rita, and Rita knew about it. But we were looking out for something. So everybody look out for something. Judy, I have dream, no vision, but Marcia, I have premonition. Then she got have dream about 3 chicken and gunshot. When she check Rita, Rita don't know already. So now everybody paro. Yeah, why? Because usually how the African woman understands, a lot of times we depend on our dreams. We know that when you dream, if it's not so, it's close to what it is. So we were expecting something to happen. So them they expect something to happen. Wait, is this still a dream or them really think this a go on? They even know if they dream this with the chicken. Did she tell Rita about the chicken in the dream? Or she wake up and tell Rita about the chicken dream? I know Rita in the dream or out of the dream. Anyways, people paranoid. I don't know if she wake up yet. But anyways. And then again, I went to my bed. Was gone to bed again. I never mentioned this. But I went to my bed again. I saw in the newspaper where Bob sang that song Smile, Jamaica. And that was a song that created controversy because of certain lyrics that he had in it that was like a then political slogan. Regardless, you control your state of being. So smile, because the power is ours. The victory is ours. That was the controversial line. That line doesn't sound controversial, none at all. Alright. Roger Stevens. Or Stephen, Steffens. Sorry, Roger. I don't mean to butcher your name. Roger said, the forebodings came true. The forebodings. So he must say, forebodings came true in the midst of rehearsals around 8:30 in the evening. Two white Datsun compacts drove through the gates of Tough Gang, from which the longtime guards had mysteriously disappeared. Hold on there. It come like the guard them have premonition to, or the guard them dream something to, or them hear Judy I tell Rita. But they take on themselves. Which they never did that before. The long-time guards had mysteriously taken away themselves. The exact number of gunmen who came leaping out, guns blazing, is a subject of controversy again. There could have been as many as 7 or 8, maybe 8.5, armed with machine guns and pistols, some reportedly containing homemade bullets. But how if you know that? Reportedly, okay, you must hear to the reports. Say, okay, some reportedly, okay. Some reportedly containing homemade bullets. They went room to room, often firing wildly. Them go room to room, often firing wildly.
It just makes no fucking sense.
So, you notice that them a fire wild. You have the presence to know say them a fire wild. So you say to yourself, oh, what kind of gunman them a beer while shot them a beat? Huh? If you cannot tell a group of them, say, yo, a beer while shot them on a beat, them go room to room, a beat beer while shot. Often.
It just makes no fucking sense.
So sometimes it no while, but often it while. So the time them when it no while, what happen?
I mean, it's just bullshit.
7 of them, you know. 7 man come in with all homemade gun. And a beat can wild, room to room. And people live to talk about it. Amazing. Now, we soon get to the video. We just have to read where people say about that night. Then we go to the video and see what Bob said about that night. Tyrone Downey said, at the moment when the gunmen broke in, we were rehearsing. I shot the sheriff.
I shot the sheriff!
is coming like a movie. Imagine a Bob Marley documentary. And they're going to do a scene now about that night. Scene? And them show the part where Judy have her dream and she tell Rita and the next one take away herself and rehearsal go on now and man ma play I shot sheriff but I didn't shoot the deputy. Can you imagine? Movie seller. The Tyrone Downey. At the moment when the gunmen broke in, we were rehearsing. I shot the sheriff. Bob had stepped out because the Hans weren't on that record. And the Hans players wanted to play on the record. Hans man must say, yo, track can take life. One piece of it. So we were working all the hard parts. And Bob got bored from hearing the that. He came out of the rehearsal room and went to the kitchen to get a grapefruit or something. Dan Taylor had just arrived and went around there to talk to him. Thank God they both went around there because right after that was just pure gunshot. And all of a sudden you see a hand come through the door, like around the door, and start firing this 38. So hold on. You see a hand come through the door, round the door, and you see a weapon in it. I say, how was that? 38?
Bullshit.
The man said, hand come through the door, round the door, and start firing this 38. At first, it was blindly. So hold on there. Roger said, the man on fire wildly. And now, Tyrone said, the man on fire blindly. I mean, when I saw it happening, I couldn't believe. I was actually witnessing this. So wait there. You find yourself to be a witness? You're not a victim. You're not somewhere where 7 gunmen flying and you say you're a witness? You mean you can't believe you're in that? Witness? Anyways. And then, when we really realized that it was a gun, so hold on there. After it was a 38, that wasn't enough. When the man of my fired a shot blindly, that never enough. So after a while, when we realized that it was a gun and someone was firing, we all hit the ground. So that means when we didn't hit the ground right away, 7 gunmen come in, man I push hand through the door before him come in, fire a beat before you see him, just the hand and the 38. Hold on, drop up my Bluetooth. Just the hand and the 38. Huh? And it never sink in. It take a minute before finally hit the ground. And just ahead, the only way we could go was toward the bathroom. And we all went in there. And we were waiting for them to come in and finish us off. Me, family man, Carly, the aunt players, Glenn DeCasto, and Dave Madden. Donald Kinsey came out of the rehearsal room too. Carly was just sitting around the drum. family man was standing with the bass. It was a small room, body squeezing at that. So everybody wasn't in there at the same time, okay? And we're waiting, and then da da da. Bob run in. And then I said, oh shit, this is it. They're gonna come in here and finish us off. So wait there. You feel a little bit alright until Bob come. You say, Lord God, we're dead now. And what was going through my mind was, what's going on? Who did this? Maybe they followed Dan Taylor here because he was a gambler. There were so many things running through my head. Skill Cole was in some problem with ass racing. So must think the man I think about. One of a Skill Cole and damn ass racing. Other boy Taylor, the damn gambling. And then we heard a car driving out, which was Rita. And then a shot fired. And then after a while, the shot stopped. The man said, a shot fired, one shot enough. Then after a while, the shots stopped.
That just makes no fucking sense.
And then they left. And Rita started asking, is Bob okay? At that time, she had a bullet in her head. So Rita have a bullet in her head. And from what I understand, Bob have a bullet in her hand. But instead of Baba asked if Rita alright, Rita asked if
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Bob okay? At that time, she had a bullet in her head. She was saying, has anybody seen Stephanie? So a bullet in her head and I said, yo, Bob alright? Stephanie there. Brother Stephanie, is she okay? And Bob said, shh. And he had blood on his shirt. Bob said, shh. Whoa. Yo. Sorry, people. Seven gunman come in. Go room to room, beat up, wild shot all over the place. Lock them eye and just shoot blind. And then drive off. Rita have a shot in her head. Noticeably, because the brethren say she was shot in her head and she asked question. And Bob see her and say, shh. And he had blood on his shirt. We were all, why am I laughing at that? Bob said, shh. And he had blood on his shirt. Ah, yeah. We were all in the bathtub. Like 4 or 5 of us in the bathtub. So Bob in the bathtub. When I came out of the bathroom, I saw Dan on the ground. He was covered with blood. His eyes were wide open. And I said, shit! Don't feel say I'm taking this thing as a joke thing. It's just the way or the article or the writer article. Wow. The man say, if I read, I'm gonna laugh again. His eyes were wide open. I'll get to this. His eyes wide open, and I said, shit, Dan is dead. I just said, I'm going home, fellas. And I walked to halfway tree.
That just makes no fucking sense.
You see why I made me laugh? It's not about the incident, you know. It's this article here.
Makes no fucking sense.
The man after him say, oh shit, Dan dead. You see, you know something? I'm going home, fellas. I want to go halfway tree.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit. Fuck.
I wanted to get out of there. I'm sure. I just wanted to leave that place because I just did not know what had happened and why. So I must leave. People get shot, right about a bullet in our head, and through him don't know what happened, him leave. So, gunman them should have tell them why them come. Maybe would have stay. But you, him can't make sense of it, him just leave. Him say, no. Can't stay at them place, sir. The most violent of them place, man. Oh gosh. I just come for look at music. I come for all of this. People get shot in the head. 5, 6 people in a bathtub. No, sir. Even Davis said this. The Wailers guitarist Donald Kingsley, who was in the room with Bob when he was shot, said that was just the 3 of them in the room. It was Donald Kingsley, Bob Marley, and Dan Taylor. And Donald Kingsley says that the gunman came in with his automatic weapon, looked at Bob, and obviously could have killed him because Bob was just standing there in the corner. He aimed in a sort of vague general direction. So another person accounting say the shooter don't have no aim and almost intentionally is shooting wildly. The one say, instead of aiming the weapon and shooting Bob, instead of aiming the weapon and shooting Bob, instead of aiming the weapon and shooting Bob, he aimed in a sort of vague general direction. So you stand up and I watch the man and I take stock. So the man a point in a vague. How do you point in a vague direction? So Bob in the corner, right there so. I'm going to point in a vague direction. What does it mean by vague direction? Because it not say the man shoot at Bob. Instead of aiming the weapon and shooting Bob, the man shoot in a vague general direction, very lightly gazing. What a detailed account. Very lightly gazing. I want to So if Bob is just standing there, unarmed, in our corner, why is this gunman afraid to look for Bob? He aimed in a sort of vague general direction, very lightly grazing Bob across the chest. Or him know say it very lightly graze Bob. But long after him attack. I don't know when him get his account. Very lightly grazing Bob across the chest. The bullet then lodged in his left arm. Okay. The bullet then lodged in his left arm. Which bullet? The bullet would graze him across his chest? He aimed in a sort of vague general direction, very lightly grazing Bob across the chest. That's a bullet, right? That bullet very lightly grazed Bob across the chest. The bullet, see a bullet I'm talking about now, then lodged into his left arm. So it grazed him chest and go in him arm. Graze arm. In him left arm? Left arm, okay. Graze him chest, left arm. So, has to be on the inside of the arm then, eh? They can graze him chest and go all over here, so. You have graze him chest and go in him arm. Alright. But other brother know this brother, him study ballistics. All he knows is that bullet with graze go in at the hand. And this is one bullet that the brother fired. Yeah. Anyways, the bullet then lands in his arm. Obviously, Donald Kingsley insists if this man had wanted to kill Bob, he would have. Instead, Dan Taylor got 5 bullets. Okay, you hear this man say? If this man had wanted to kill Bob, he would have. Instead, Dan Taylor picked up 5 shots. So this man say, the man never want to kill Bob. 7 gunmen coming there. I never want to kill Bob. But the report said there was an attempt on Bob's life. One more, and then we'll get to the video with Bob. This one short. Jeff Walker. I have to agree with that in the sense that the firepower these guys apparently brought with them was immense. The man have come with immense firepower, but never really want to kill Bob. Bob stand up there, and the immense firepower, he won't get grazed. Something not sound right. There were bullet holes everywhere, except at the people them. In the kitchen and the bathroom, in the living room, floor, ceiling, doorway, outside. I was there a half hour after the shooting, before all the blood had been cleaned up. Hold on there. Before all the blood had been cleaned up. That doesn't sound like a police clean up that blood there. You don't mention police. You don't say I was there before the police come, or before the police finish them investigation, whatever. You know, so before the blood had been cleaned up. That not sound like police. And there's just no question that if there was going to be a carnage, there could have been carnage. So the man them come to just make nice with them immense artillery. Alright, as promised, we'll get to the video. Now that we hear them people account of where it take place that night, we're gonna hear where Bob have to say.
It's like the vision said, don't run. You know, it's like, you know, all of this gunshot is like something that the vision said, don't run, stand up. So when the gunshot started firing on Hope Road, the first thing come back to my mind was the vision. And all I could remember is that the vision said, don't run.
So hold on there. All Bob get vision too. You see how much people I get vision? Judy get vision. So the next one get premonition. That's the other one have to take away yourself. Because shot fire and ricochet and kill 2 chicken and spare 1. And now Bob have a premonition. You know what I'm saying? Vision. Hold on there. I play it back.
It's like the vision said, don't run. You know, it's like, you know, all of this gunshot is like something that the vision said, don't run, stand up. So when the gunshot started firing on Hope Road, the first thing come back to my mind was the vision. And all I could remember is that the vision said, don't run. And so me have to stand up, you know. And, you know, them fire until it was tired of fire, and then Chew is not really a lawful gun battle. Man start to run and it ease up, you know. And
where were you hit?
Eh?
Where were you hit?
Me? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Went right through? Or just skin?
No, I'm said lodge inside there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You never saw the gunman?
Well, at that time, no.
But you know who did it?
You ever know them?
Were they caught?
No, but I don't court the police. It's just, you know, one of them things.
So hold on there. Firepower was immense. 7 gunmen come with immense firepower and a fire shot wildly. Rita gets shot in her head, Bob gets shot in her hand, and Bob said, just one of them days.
Just one of those days.
I call the police. I ain't gonna court. You ever know them? That's one of them thing, man.
Chew is not really a lawful gun battle. Man start to run and it ease up, you know. And
where were you hit?
Eh?
Where were you hit?
Me?
Okay. I'm gonna give them my observation of this video now. I'm gonna back it up and point out something. But before we do that, check out this picture now. That is the night when Bob gets shot. You see which part Bob of him on? That is the point of entry. Why? I said the point of entry. Bob claimed the bullet lodge. So there's no exit. So there's only one hole. So obviously, wherever I'm holding him on, that is the entry point. Okay. Look at the pants. 2 foot them bloody. Yet him hand will get the shot. No have no blood. Though him never band-aid. Just him finger and no blood. Why blood upon both sides of pants if it's just one side? I bleed. Oh, him t-shirt. No have no blood. But him shirt, 2 sides of blood. Him pants, 2 sides of blood. But him t-shirt, white like it just come out of the washing machine. Anyways, that's my observation. Too much blood are going for your hand when I bleed. No blood upon the ground. You know, so no drip on them pants. It's just solid red. No drip, 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 drip. Just solid red, like I'm foot a blade. But anyways.
Like the vision said, don't run. You know, it's like, you know, all of this gunshot is like something that the vision said, don't run. Stand up. So when I go...
People, I want you to try to imagine that. Because of a vision. When a man say, 7 gunmen come in upon him stop. I say, yo, a vision tell me say, don't run, you know. No, so I'm not gonna run. Him have time to sit down and calculate him a vision. And when the vision tell him, when shot a beat and 7 gunmen are crisscross.
When shot start firing a Hope Road, the first thing come back to my mind was the vision. And all I could remember is that the vision said, don't run. And somebody have to stand up, you know. And, you know, them fire until it was tired for fire and then...
So, him say, him have to stand up. It's like him not a choice. Remember the vision and he just say, yo, vision say stand up, stand up. So hold on there. When Bob say, stand up. That's it, you know what I mean? Don't do nothing else. Just get up and stand up. One to the part.
Don't give up the fight.
Bob don't put up no fight. Bob say him get up and him stand up until the man him tired to fire shot. And him leave tired.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Two is not really a lawful gun battle. Man start to run and it ease up, you know.
What him say? Two is not really a lawful gun battle. Man start to run and it ease up. So hold on then. The man them come for beat shot and have heavy artillery and them run. You just get up and stand up. So you just stand up until the man them fire. I get tired. I say, Chuck, why am I leaving a star? Police could ask someone coming to us. Yo, be gone. This whole time, Bob can't hear the man clearly. But as soon as the man say, where were you at? He say, huh? Me see Bob in a whole heap of interview. And Bob always in full control. Bob interviewed him at some classic interview. He said the only interview. It's about weakest interview. And it's not that, it's because he might recall a traumatic night and it a bother him. The article we read are the excerpt from this birthday book. These people had more details of what happened that night. Although the details sound kind of weird, them still have details. So far, Bob says, the man them come in, beat shot, him stand up, can remember a vision, and then beat shot to them tired, and leave because it's not a legal gun battle. First thing I want to know is, tell me if there was ever a legal gun battle in the streets. Because Bob said this one was not a legal gun battle. So which legal gun battle is there? All the police involved. It's only legal for the police. But which gun battle civilian can have? Well, legal. Bob said, you know something? If it because it's a legal gun battle, them take with themselves. So I said, if it was a legal gun battle, it would be a different story. Bob can't hear the man the whole time until the man said, "Where were you hit?" In a plain English. Bob say, huh? Now watch how him angle this question.
Eh?
Where were you hit?
Me?
Watch him again
Yes,
when the
sir.
man asks him.
Start to run and it ease up, you know. And that
Where were
was-
you hit?
Eh?
Where were you
Huh?
hit?
Watch again. Tell me never hear the man.
Chew is not really a lawful gun battle. Man start to run and it ease up, you know. And that
Where were
was-
you hit?
Eh?
Where were you hit?
Me? Yes, sir.
That's the biggest problem. Right, that's up. People, remember this picture? Baba hold this up, and the man look pan right, this up. When the man asks him, "Where you hit?" He say, huh? Huh? A second. Oh. So, right there, sir. People, never cut by my foot from your youth. And somebody ask me right now, which foot did get catch in the bike wheel? You can't tell them. Right foot. Me have to take off my shoes and take off my socks and then go pine on the wrong. You can't. Furthermore, you see any scar? Watch that. Furthermore, if there was a scar, he couldn't forget. Him said the bullet lodge in him hand. How can you forget which hand if you live with a bullet in your hand? And you go like this, you don't know which hand. Then you touch the inside. When it's the outside, you look pan over yourself. Watch him again.
It ease up, you know. And that
Where were
was-
you hit?
Eh?
Where were you hit?
Me?
1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wrong spot.
Wet right through? Or just skin?
No, I'm saying
No
lodge
scar.
inside.
Yeah.
Him say lodge in there.
You never saw the gunman?
Well, at that time, no.
But you know who did it.
Even no see the gunman. You stand up. You never run. You stand up and no move. Even the next man account say, he stand up in the corner. And the man barely a pipe on you. You didn't see that man then. But you know who him is now. So you hear say him. Can you never see him then? But now you know say him. And it's a man where you know.
You ever know that?
Know
Were they
that.
caught?
No, but I don't
No.
call the police. It's just, you know, one of them thing. It's like the vision said, don't run. You know?
Just one of them things. Well, listen. People have it that peace concert was Bob Marley idea. And really and truly, a guy named Charles Campbell, the PMP government official in 1976, him tell Mr. Roger Stephens at the Reggae Sunska Festival in France in 2011 that it was he who had come up with the idea 6 months earlier in June of that year for a kind of concert of national unity. He wanted Bob and others to perform in the public concert. Others have claimed that it was Bob himself who approached the government for permission to do such an event. Well, I have news for you. I'm going to make Politics Watch explain that for you.
Seasoned gunmen hate badness. After a while, they get tired of the violence, they get tired of fear run up and down, they get tired of the shootout, they get tired of the jailhouse, and even them can't take it no more. That is what led to the two men you see on the screen right now, Claudia Massop and Bucky Marshall, coming up with the idea for the One Love Peace concert. That probably gets some people off guard, because the One Love Peace concert that took place in 1978, Bob Marley was the face of it, and a lot of people think it was Bob Marley's idea. Enough people don't know it was actually two gunmen, two dons, who came up with the idea for a peace concert. Because remember, Claudia Massop aligned to the JLP, Bucky Marshall aligned to the PNP. Two men them that jail and come up with the idea for the concert. Extraordinary, right? A peace concert that is envisioned by gunman. See, Jamaica has been a movie or a Netflix series long time, you know. So people, these two men, Bucky Marshall and Claudia Massop, knowing say as era leader, as big and as bad as them is, no matter what links them have, they don't have the kind of pull, they don't have the gravitas, they don't have the strength of a Bob Marley. So they approached Bob Marley and other artists and then put the idea to him to put on the now famous One Love Peace concert. But it almost never happened, right? Because in 1976, right, December 1976, there was an attempt on Bob Marley's life at Hope Road. Now, again, people always treat this like it's some kind of secret, like there's some kind of, oh, we need to dig and see this spooky. Listen, the survivors literally wrote books about what happened. Everything that happened on that fateful day is documented in various books. If you want to know, you can go and check it out. But to make a long story short, the man almost killed Bob Marley and Rita, right? And he survived. A couple of days after the infamous attempt to take his life, Bob Marley took part in the Smile Jamaica show, a show that is now legendary, right? And people were saying, well, him now go turn up, because I know the man almost killed him off. Bob Marley turned up, he gave a legendary performance. As a matter of fact, at one point, he actually opened up his shirt so that people could see the wounds them, right, or the bandage from the wound them, because one of the round them grazed him chest. I think one went into his hand as well. So after that, Bob Marley left Jamaica. The country was tense. People were saying Bob Marley at take side. It was just best to just go away, lay low, catch him breath, and focus on his music.
But if you check it out, if Bob did get shot 2 days, 3 days before the concert, how the hell am I waving your hand like that for the concert? Oh, him hold up the two man them hand like that. Oh, the night when you stay so, if a bullet in your hand, you not have that down, man, and stay so. Why have it up? It takes effort to hold it up. Unless you want the blood to stay up, but there was no blood. And none at all. None drip down so nothing. So, was that some early fake news? Or was Bob Marley really shot? Did Bob Marley really only pick up one bullet when 7 gunmen come in there and just beat shot while? With 7 gunmen that? which side them come from? Because Bob Marley and so with the two top leader them, for the two party them. So where them 7 man they come from? Was the king just a puppet and a string? And them just use him for create excitement and then create peace. Create a storm and then create a calm. Leave the comments. Let me know what you think.
But I can remember seeing him walking fast up the step and people lifting him.
You notice the song that he sing right away as soon as he get on stage, so-called, the song called War, just to boots up him getting shot. This bullshit, okay? Both politicians was playing Bob Marley music, okay? And that's why they pull this bullshit right here, because the people start thinking that Bob Marley is with the politician, so they go ahead and pull this garbage on them, saying he's a man of the people. It's 100% trash.
Fuck. Oh my.
Top Black TV. Get mad now. Get mad now. Get mad now. Get mad now.